welcome to our channel. Today we're diving headfirst into the world of military lingo, the kind of language that can mean the difference between blending in and sticking out like a sore thumb in a war zone. Whether you're a seasoned military enthusiast or just someone who wants to understand the jargon in those action movies a little better, these terms are your survival guide to navigating the battlefield of military terminology. We're talking about the words and phrases that echo through history, the language of soldiers and strategists. Let's get started. Out in the wild, knowing when to retreat is as important as knowing how to fight. The same goes for the battlefield. Abandon, in military terms, doesn't mean casually walking away from a half-eaten meal. It's a calculated decision, often made in the heat of the moment, to leave a position or even valuable equipment behind. Imagine you're pinned down by enemy fire, the air thick with smoke and the ground trembling beneath you. Your objective has become untenable. Escape routes are limited. That's when the order to abandon comes. A desperate scramble for survival, leaving behind anything that might slow you down, even if it means sacrificing vital supplies. It's a choice no soldier takes lightly. The word assault sends a shiver down the spine. It's a full-on, no-holds-barred attack, a surge of adrenaline and firepower. This isn't a border skirmish or a reconnaissance mission, it's the main event. A calculated storm of force meant to overwhelm the enemy. Think of a pride of lions taking down a water buffalo, a coordinated surge of muscle and teeth, each lion playing its part. An assault is much the same. It requires meticulous planning, perfect timing, and raw courage from every soldier involved. The objective is clear: to break through enemy lines, seize control, and dictate the terms of engagement. There's no room for hesitation in an assault. Artillery, the very word, evokes images of earth-shuddering explosions and fiery destruction raining down from the sky. These aren't your average rifles. We're talking about the big guns, the heavy hitters, the ones that can turn the tide of battle with a single, well-placed barrage. Imagine standing on a ridge, the ground vibrating beneath your feet, as a battery of howitzers unleashes a symphony of destruction on a distant target. Artillery is about long-range firepower, providing support to ground troops, disrupting enemy movements and demoralizing their forces. It's a chess game played with explosive pieces. Chapter 4, Battalion, the backbone of an army. In the animal kingdom, you've got your lone wolves and then you've got your packs. A battalion is like the military equivalent of a well-organized, highly trained wolf pack, a force to be reckoned with. Comprised of hundreds of soldiers, a battalion is the backbone of any army, the primary building block of large-scale military operations. Picture a perfectly synchronized machine, each cog and gear working in unison. That's a battalion. You've got your infantry, your support units, your specialists, all working together under a single command structure. They train together, fight together, and depend on each other for survival. A battalion is more than just a group of soldiers. It's a brotherhood, a family forged in the fires of conflict. Chapter 5. Brigade, when size truly matters. If a battalion is a wolf pack, then a brigade is a whole pack of wolves, a force multiplier that brings overwhelming strength to the battlefield. We're talking thousands of soldiers, multiple battalions working in concert, commanded by a seasoned leader, usually a brigadier general or colonel. Imagine the coordinated power of several battalions converging on a single objective. That's the kind of strategic punch a brigade packs. They can hold vast territories, launch large-scale offensives, and turn the tide of entire wars. Chapter 6. Camouflage, the art of disappearing. In the wilderness, camouflage can mean the difference between a successful hunt and going hungry. In the military, it can be the difference between life and death. Camouflage is more than just wearing green and brown paint. It's about blending seamlessly with your surroundings, becoming invisible to the enemy's eye. Imagine a sniper hidden among the leaves, patiently waiting for the perfect moment to strike. That's camouflage in action. It's about breaking up your outline, disrupting your silhouette, and using the environment to your advantage. From face paint and ghillie suits to camouflaged vehicles and concealed positions, the name of the game is deception and survival. Chapter 7. Campaign, the long game of warfare. A military campaign isn't a single battle, it's a series of calculated moves, a strategic chess match played out on a vast and deadly board. We're talking months, years even, of coordinated military operations, all geared towards achieving a specific objective. Think of it like a grueling expedition through treacherous terrain. Each battle won is a step forward, each victory a milestone on the long and arduous road to ultimate success. Campaigns require meticulous planning, unwavering resolve, and the ability to adapt to ever-changing circumstances. It's about outmaneuvering your opponent, securing strategic locations, and ultimately achieving your goals, no matter the cost. Chapter 8. Casualty: the harsh reality of war. War is a crucible, a test of human endurance, and casualties are its tragic consequence. This term cuts to the heart of what's at stake in any conflict, the very lives of the men and women who fight for their countries. A casualty isn't just a number, it's a person, a soldier, a medic, a pilot, who's been killed or injured in the line of duty. It's a stark reminder of the human cost of conflict, the sacrifices made in the name of freedom and security. Behind every casualty there are families, friends, and loved ones forever marked by the loss. Chapter 9. Combat, where courage is tested. Combat. The very word conjures up images of chaos and violence, of bullets whizzing past and explosions shaking the ground. It's the most visceral, immediate aspect of warfare, where training and instinct collide in a desperate struggle for survival. Imagine the adrenaline coursing through your veins as you engage the enemy, the deafening roar of gunfire, the acrid smell of gunpowder filling the air. Combat is where courage is tested, where heroes are made and lost. It's a chaotic dance of life and death, a whirlwind of confusion and fear, where every decision could be your last. Chapter 10. Command, the weight of responsibility. In the wild, every decision you make carries weight. In the military, especially at the command level, those decisions can determine the fate of nations. Command isn't about barking orders from a safe distance. It's about leadership, strategy, and the immense responsibility of sending men and women into harm's way. Imagine the weight of knowing that your decisions, your orders, will have life or death consequences for the soldiers under your command. A good commander inspires confidence, earns respect, and makes the tough calls, even when they're unpopular. They lead from the front, share the risks, and understand that the true measure of their success lies in the well-being of their troops. Ultra Master Military Lingo mission accomplished. So there you have it, 10 essential military terms to add to your vocabulary. Remember, understanding military lingo isn't about glorifying war. It's about appreciating the sacrifices made by those who serve and gaining a deeper understanding of the complexities of conflict. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and subscribe to our channel for more informative content. Until next time, stay curious, stay informed, and always remember those who serve.